Hey, yo. Supremely full of it.
Ha ha! One fish, two fish. Red fish, blue fish. Knick-knack, paddywhack. Give a dog a bone. Skip a few lines. Supremely Full of It podcast is mighty fine. Supremely Full of It podcast.
Hey, man, look, I gotta let people know. Hey, listen, hey, when he do stuff like that, bro, like
be off the top, bro.
I did not know that's what he was doing, bro. I had no clue. So I'm hearing it for the first time, just like y'all. All right.
Oh, y'all have no idea what I'm going through right now.
Man.
Supremely Full of It podcast, man. Back with another episode about something.
Yeah, something. I mean, something. You know.
They call me Dyer.
And I be your boy 9.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. So, you heard about that, the story about the woman who supposedly got hit with a brick?
Nope. Not that I did.
Oh,
yeah.
bro, come on, bro. come on, G.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Well,
yes.
It kind of raises a bunch of questions for me.
Yep. Okay.
So, my dude sent me a clip, and I'm going to play the clip, and then we going to talk about it, basically.
All right.
Ready?
So I've been hearing a lot of talk that men aren't protecting women anymore. And that's because men aren't supposed to protect women. A man is supposed to protect a woman.
What do you mean by that?
Now, if you want to be strong and independent and not have a husband there and have a man's protection, be under a man's covering, that is your problem. My husband signed up to protect me, not you. He signed up to protect me and the children. He is not jumping in front of a bullet. He is not putting himself in danger to make sure you are okay, so he could possibly lose his life and leave me alone with the kids. That would never occur to him, so I'm sorry. Why don't you pick a husband, get the protection you feel you deserve so badly, and solve your own problem? Because it's not my husband.
So,
All right.
my question is this. Do all men supposed to protect all women?
You asking me that question.
You the only one that I'll do the show with.
Should all men protect all women?
Yes.
I put it to you like this. Men are supposed to protect women.
Right.
But should you protect all women?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to say negative.
You gonna say the nay no?
Yeah, I can't do it.
You can't? Why can't you do it?
I mean, in a lot of cases, man, like you don't know what is actually happening.
Right.
You don't know who's at fault.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sure even watching stuff on social media, man, TikTok and all that, you see certain females do things that cause harm to themselves.
Right.
And what I look like jumping in a situation or walking in on something, I have no clue about what's happening.
Right. I don't think all men should protect all women. Because for the simple fact, say, this may be a short episode for real. Say like, I'm out with my girl, right? And I see a disturbance.
A disturbance.
Yeah. And I leave my girl to go stop the disturbance.
Right.
And then I end up getting stabbed in the back from one of the people that I'm trying to help in the disturbance.
Yeah.
So now I've officially left my girl to go save somebody who didn't want saving. And now my girl is single now.
Yeah. I mean, did you see that one video on social media? Dude was beating this girl up. Somebody came and beat dude up, and then she jumped on him and started beating on the person that was actually helping her.
I know somebody who's done that. Yeah. Like her brother was fighting her boyfriend. And then she jumped on her brother because he was fighting her boyfriend.
But 9 times out of 10, what, he was there protecting her though, right?
Right. He was doing what a big brother would do. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a touchy situation. But I don't think all men should protect all women. Now, if I don't know, man. Like it's
but even that statement in itself, don't that break down equality?
Yeah. I mean, if we're all equal,
who's supposed to protect you?
True. Okay, say a woman, well, we can't speak for women, but say a woman's walking down the street and she see a woman beating up a man. What you think would happen?
9 times out of 10, they questioning what he did wrong.
That, or they would just keep walking.
Yeah, but they view it different though, you know. She has to have a reason as to why she's doing it though.
Right. But flip the roles around and the man is beating a woman and a woman sees it. What you think would happen?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So for some reason, society that we live in today, if the man has no protection really.
Nah, not at all.
And I mean, that sucks, but we're supposed to be the stronger beings, right?
Supposed to be, yeah.
So I guess if a man is getting beat up,
yeah,
we just getting beat up.
Yeah. Yeah, 9 times out of 10, man, you ain't gonna get no help. You just gonna get somebody standing by recording the whole situation.
Yeah, that's what men and women.
Yeah.
I just it kind of bothers me because, like, say you see a couple fighting, right? And you walk and you just mind your business, and somebody see you just walk by minding your business. Somebody's gonna yell out, "A real man would have helped. A real man would have done X, Y, and Z." So if you become that real man, there's a good chance that something may happen to you too.
Yeah, you can get real unalived.
Right, because like you said, if you helping somebody out, then all of a sudden the person you helping is jumping on you too. And then all of a sudden the dude who you was beating up trying to get off the woman, he turn around and pull out something on you and shoot you. And now that couple is still together. It depends on, like, if anybody's seen it.
And see, that's what get me too about domestic disputes like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I even had situations before in my life where, they female have an issue, I go over there, blah blah blah, and then she turn around, she right back with him.
Yeah.
You get that second phone call, I'm like, I think you better call the police this time. Because I'm not about to be beefing with somebody, and at the end of the day, the result of it is you're still with them.
Okay, how would you feel? I mean, how do you think your wife would feel if, like, y'all was out, and y'all saw something? You said, "You know what, babe? Hold on, I'll be back. I'm gonna go see what this is about."
Right.
But you never come back. Do you think she's gonna be happy that you died a hero?
Of course not.
How you think she'll feel?
Oh yeah, she'd be broke. She'd be broken. And 9 times out of 10, probably upset that I made the wrong decision.
Right. But then the couple that you was trying to stop from fighting, they still walking around together.
Yeah. Yeah. I know this guy.
I knew it, bro. Go ahead, man.
I know this one guy, man, who said some stuff like, it's just in his nature
Right.
to be a superhero. He walks around with a morpher in his back pocket.
Right.
He turns into the White Ranger.
Absolutely.
When he get a text message, it actually says it's morphin' time. You know what I mean?
It do though. Hey, it do. That's crazy. That is crazy.
You know,
'Cause I did not think of that when
yes,
I was okay.
Sir.
Go ahead.
But he takes a different approach. You know what I'm saying? And his
Right.
belief is that's just in his nature. And I get it though. You know, me personally, like I want to help people, but in doing so, I have to sometimes make sure that I'm not going to leave my family behind empty-handed.
Right. Because no matter what, your family should be your first responsibility.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm not gonna say, "Hey, babe, stay here. I'll be right back. Let me see what's happening." Or my thought process is, I'm getting y'all somewhere safe,
Right.
and in doing so, if I can't get you nowhere safe, I'm standing between you and the threat.
Okay, if I'm not going to physically go over there, the most that I'm going to do is probably like, yo, either call 911 saying that something's happening. But by the time they get there, it'll probably be over with.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10.
Or two, like, I mean, this going to sound kind of whack, but I'm going to yell like, yo, stop. I don't know. like, but what do you do?
Freeze.
Like,
I am the law.
Like, what do you do?
It ain't a whole lot you can do though, for real.
Like, seeing that type of situation in front of you happen, it will kind of leave you confused. Like, the human part of you want to be like, yo, I should help. But at the same time, you have a life too. And people depend on you in your life. So you take the chance of leaving your life behind, stopping something that usually happens every Thursday.
Let's go back to the lady with the brick.
Okay.
All right. So she get hit in the face with a brick, right?
Allegedly.
That's allegedly, right? Right. Gets hit in the face with a brick. And then she wants who to do what? To get hit with the brick also?
All the men that was around her.
So somebody gonna jump in and just say, yeah, my turn.
Right, because like Kevin Hart said, if he didn't care about your face, I know he don't care about mine.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah. Yep.
And I said we wasn't gonna talk about her, but I'm sorry.
You got to though.
If you get hit with a brick, I don't think the first thing you're gonna do is make a video.
Yes.
Like how why you not like on the ground?
Yeah.
And if you watch the video, she was touching the swollen part. I don't know about you, but if I got something swollen, I'm not touching it because it hurts.
Yeah, I don't know what getting hit in the face with a brick look like, but yeah, her reasoning for why she got hit with the brick is the very reason why we say you can't protect our women.
Okay, let me ask you this: if you saw a woman provoking a man, and the man hit her, who, if you had to say who's at fault for it happening?
Forget it. I mean, it depends though. I seen women provoke men and be like, well, hit me then, hit me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and then when he pop you, he gave you what you asked for. If you really don't want to get hit, you don't do that.
Right.
But women, in my opinion, got this mindset of no matter what I do, a man is not supposed to hit a woman.
Right. I think everybody should keep their hands to themselves.
That's why I think that statement in itself and that teaching need to disappear.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that's why some women do behave the way that they behave, because you're not supposed to put your hand on them.
But some men was just raised to, if anybody hits you,
Yep.
you hit them back.
And that's how it should be.
That's how it should
Emphasis
be. Huh?
on the should.
Okay.
Because like you said, nobody should be putting their hands on nobody.
Right.
You as a man, you walk around with a level of when you dealing with other guys, you already know that there's a certain level of threat or violence that can ensue.
Right.
You know that. So that's why as two men, you handle yourself in a way to where you know that there are certain lines you can and cannot cross with people.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like women don't know what lines are sometimes when they get angry.
Okay, you remember the scene in Baby Boy? You ever seen that movie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you remember when what's her name? Yvette punched Jody, and then he turned around and backhand her.
Mm-hmm.
What was the problem in that whole scene? If you had to say, what was the problem?
You got to refresh my memory, bro. It's so old.
She hit him first, and then he turned around and backhand her.
Yeah. So what problem?
Wow.
Where's the problem, bro?
Wow, that went over my head at first. But no, I got you now.
Okay,
I got you.
yeah.
I got you. Wow.
It depends on what side or what perspective we coming from, his side or her side.
Right.
Because if we coming from his side,
okay. Let me ask you this: she was shocked and surprised that he hit her.
Mm-hmm.
If I guess she was shocked because she know that if he really wanted to, he could hurt her.
yeah.
So if you know that a man could actually hurt you,
Yeah.
why would you put your hands on a man?
Because of that very rule, you're not supposed to. That's what they live by. They live and die by that.
Yeah, this episode stank.
Bruh, it's crazy. But like you said before, like I think one day you was telling me like if a woman smacked a guy in the store, what would people say?
Right. Yeah.
They would make it his fault. All day long.
Wait, did I say that?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, I think I don't know if it was the store or whatever, but you were saying how they would make it his fault though.
Probably.
And if he was to hit her, it would still be his fault.
Okay, you probably don't remember this, but it was like a couple years ago. It was this video that a bus driver punched a woman. Mm-hmm. You remember?
Yeah, is that the one where he's like, "You going to jail now? You going to you going to jail now?" Hey, bro, he folded her, boy. Hey,
Shut up.
Hey.
Shut up.
He folded
Shut up.
her, boy.
Okay, man.
You going to jail
the
now?
show.
Hey, bro. He hit her with the old Super Saiyan uppercut,
But
boy.
wait, though.
Like,
wasn't she hitting him and doing everything to him
I
first?
think she spit on him and hit him first.
Right.
While he was driving the bus, though.
Okay. So he retaliated.
Mm-hmm.
But you heard some woman in the background say, "You don't do that, that's a woman."
Yeah, and see, that's...
Why doesn't anybody say, "You don't do that, that's a man"?
Yeah. Yep. And my thing is this. The woman wasn't even concerned with the fact that you hitting the guy that's driving you around, bro.
Right. Because, I mean, after all, he is human still.
Yeah, my thing is he's driving you. You want to get in an accident and you worried about don't do that, that's a woman. But she hitting the bus driver while he driving.
Yeah. Yeah. I just think violence should be viewed the same way
on both sides.
Right.
Yep.
Because, okay, say you see a group of women beating up a man. Mm-hmm. It's kind of funny, but the first thing that you're going to think of is, oh, he probably got caught cheating. But that still doesn't give anybody the reason to put foots to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just, you can't, if everybody is equal now, then we should view violence from on both sides the same way.
For sure. And I mean, even if it wasn't equal, you being someone who wants to be viewed as someone who shouldn't be hit because of our physical strength,
right?
You shouldn't do things to put yourself in that position.
Yeah. I just think, like I said, some people are just raised that if you get hit them back. So if you don't want to take that chance of finding somebody who actually believes in that,
yep,
then you being mad shouldn't result in you hitting somebody.
Facts.
We should all have some type of maturity or discipline, restraint to not put our hands on somebody just because they made us mad.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Because most of the time, that's what happens. Mm-hmm. Somebody gets pissed off, and then all of a sudden, they get hit.
Yep, yep.
Because it ain't no relationship worth fighting over physically anyway.
Nah, not at all. Nah, if you hit me, man, I already know what you think about me. Because no matter how mad you make me, my thought isn't to hurt you physically, though.
Right. I used to date a girl who, like, she would always say, I'm going to knock the fuck out of you. And I would always say, if you put your hands on me, you going to have a problem. Mm-hmm. And she would say, don't you mean we going to have a problem? I said, no, you will have a problem.
Yeah.
But what she didn't know was, I'm not going to put my hands on you, though. I'm just going to walk away. And you have to live with the fact that you're retarded, but I had to catch myself.
Drop the bag.
You know what I'm saying? Fumbled the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, listen, I had a situation, bro, where, okay, what if you in a situation where you can't walk away?
Can you?
I've been there. Go ahead. Can you?
Oh boy. Can you restrain the person?
Okay. Can
you put them in another room and lock the door?
That's kidnapping. Hey man, you done went from
no, like you
fight to kidnapping.
You put them in a room and then you leave. Can you do that? Is that possible?
I mean, it could be. It could be possible.
Okay.
Maybe.
Go ahead with your story.
Hey, I'm just saying, I was in a situation. Now, thankfully, it got resolved without me having to put my hands on them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But, I've been in a relationship with a girl that it went south really fast over some nonsense. I got elbowed. You know what I'm saying? Elbowed, punched in the lip, scratched on the face. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Car keyed up. All of that, bro.
Let me ask you a question. Mm-hmm. If men reacted to, like, with their emotions like women did, do you think it would be viewed the same way? Like a woman would key your car, break your windows, and all that stuff. What if men did that?
Nah, wouldn't be viewed the same.
So why don't we treat people the way that we want to be treated?
Because they don't have to. That's the problem with these rules, bro. They don't have to. Society makes it so much easier for them to act the way that they do because they don't have any consequences.
Was you done with your story?
No.
Go ahead then. I didn't want to be rude.
No, I just got to the point to where, you know, me trying to get away got increasingly hard. Increasingly more difficult, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to walk away.
Oh, my God.
Jump on my back like a frog, you know what I'm saying?
She came at you like a spider monkey.
Choking me. Yeah, bro, it was wild.
She was jacked up on Mountain
Man,
Dew.
she was foaming at the mouth and all that, you know what I mean? And it got to the point to where, at this point, I've never put my hands on a woman yet. But I wanted to that day.
Okay.
And I actually was about to. She was running at me one last time.
Don't do it. Don't.
I pulled my pants up. I got in my stance, you feel me? And I was about to let her have it, man. But thankfully,
God.
I had a female cousin that was there that folded her for me so I could leave. But sometimes you can't leave, bro.
Right.
Sometimes it's truly self-defense. But why can't it be viewed as self-defense?
Because we are the stronger individual.
Now, I just say you are stupid for wanting this fight in the first place. Because the only reason why you ain't choked out laying out somewhere is because...
I don't mean to laugh, but the way you said that.
It's because of how I view women.
Right.
The reason why I don't want to hurt women because I know physically you guys are not as strong in most cases.
Mm-hmm.
But you treat men sometimes like they're worthless, though.
Now, okay, let me ask you this. There's a couple women out here that, you know, they can box for real.
Yeah.
What would you look at the situation differently if you saw the dude fight a woman, but the woman was like winning? Would you look at it differently? Would you like still mind your business, or would you be like, wow, she's really giving him that work?
Hey man, you gonna have your one-offs like that though. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have them, bro. Like
you wouldn't step in and be like, yo, stop hitting him.
You know what? I would want to, but I don't know what it do to that man's self-esteem, bro, or that man's ego, bro.
Right,
like,
right.
Dang, he getting focused. He gonna keep trying.
Yeah.
He gonna keep getting up. He gonna keep trying. You know what I'm saying?
But then you run the risk of like, can she fold me though? So now both of y'all on World Star getting folded.
It ain't gonna be both of us. Cause I'm gonna mind my business like we said at the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But at the end of the day, if you were directed towards me after I watched you whooped him, I'm learning. I'm like, boy, she got a mean left uppercut.
Right, okay.
So avoid the left side.
Okay, so if a man is to protect a woman, I think we asked this before, but at what point do men get protection? Do men protect men too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they do. But again, not all of them though. Cause I'm not protecting or helping nothing if I don't know what's going on. And that's family and friends alike, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna come back to all this, but if, say you saw a friend out and they was part of a disturbance, would you go into that trying to break it up?
Yeah, I mean, if I saw somebody out and something was going on, I'm gonna try to see what's going on. I'm gonna check on the situation, but I'm not immediately gonna check sides though.
Right. But you would just try to break it up.
Yeah, just
Okay. Family members too?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a better chance of breaking up a family or friends dispute other than a stranger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you know them. I mean, you know, telling somebody you know to stop doing what they're doing, you have a better chance of that happening than just a random person on the street.
Okay. I think with a random person, bro, you run the risk of just getting folded.
Yeah, for sure.
But a family or friend, they know you.
Mm-hmm.
So you probably won't come across as taking a side if you just pull both of them off of one another.
Mm-hmm.
But a stranger...
Yeah, they don't know you. They don't know what you're trying to do to them either.
Right. But back to our friend.
You better call the right ranger.
Back back to him. Do you think in that moment he would think about his family first?
Before going to help?
Yeah. Or was that just that?
Probably not, because that's not what superheroes do. You know what I'm saying?
For the greater good?
Yeah, he gonna jump on in there.
So you saying that if he saw that, he wouldn't care who was around or anything. It was White Ranger power.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Zordon, send the Megazord. That's what's happening.
He ain't gonna like.
Remember that noise?
Yeah. That was a Green Ranger.
That was a Green Ranger.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
I'm a nerd.
Yeah. Nah, you're right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, but you know what he would tell you? It's played by the same person. All I know is he's Tommy. That's all I know.
R.I.P. to him.
Yeah.
What? Why do you think? I don't know how I say why. Why do you think fighting in a relationship happen, like physically? Why does that happen? And if you had to, I mean, this is kind of a stupid question, but if you had to pick, who starts it mostly?
In my opinion, I think women started mostly.
I didn't think you was gonna answer that, but okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer it.
Okay.
I think they started mostly. Women have a way of antagonizing men, though, because of the fact that they still hold on to you shouldn't put your hands on me. They both, if you hit the person that you with, both of you are trash for real. Okay. Because how can you say you love somebody and you want to physically hurt them as if they somebody out in the street?
True. Why do you think some people go back to the other person after they just got done physically fighting one another?
Which one, though?
I mean,
the person that did the hitting or the person that got hit?
Both.
I think the person 9 times out of 10 that did the hitting, they may be narcissists for real. You made me do this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You hear that a lot of times. You made me do it. You know I love you, but you made me blah, 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 XYZ. For a woman to go back, man, that got hit, in my opinion, most of the time it could be resources. It could be fear. I don't know.
Or they just really think that the person love them.
Yeah. And I've seen situations where women have done the same thing too. I saw a video where a girl was hitting on a dude and showed up back at the crib like, let's do this one last time and blah, blah. He's like, nah, I'm cool. Mm-hmm. But you made me blah, blah. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think you got something going on upstairs.
What? If a woman is single, right? Well, no. If the man is single, if he doesn't have a wife and kids or whatever, and he sees a disturbance.
You like that word?
Yeah. Is he wrong for still not going over there?
Nah, not at all. I mean, in the midst of you trying to help, even in our friend's case, in the midst of you trying to help, your number one priority should be self-preservance first.
Right.
But do what you can if you can. Maybe sometime. I don't know.
I just think you gonna look back kind of either way. Because say my girl was out and something happened to her.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, why didn't nobody do nothing? And everybody like, man, I don't know them. Why would I jump into that?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I can't really be mad at that because I think the same way.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, just keep your hands to yourself, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, bro.
Like,
Stop trying to hurt each other for some nonsense, man.
I mean, if a man is not supposed to hit a woman, don't you think a woman is not supposed to hit a man?
For sure. For sure. Mm-hmm. Let me ask you this. Say you at Walmart with your girl.
Okay.
Active shooter.
Okay.
Say you got the hammer on you. You a carrier, right?
Okay. Okay.
So you're in the store.
The hammer. Okay.
What would you do in that situation? You know somebody shooting, you know somebody possibly getting hurt. Do you leave your girl to go stop the shooter? Do you get your girl and you got it out just to get y'all up out of there?
Have me and my girl been arguing that day? I just play.
Wow.
I just playing. I love you, man.
Wow.
Love you, man. I'm just playing. Come on, bro. The show is called Supremely Full of It. Supremely Full of It.
Hey, man, you are full
That was
of
a
something.
joke. That was a joke.
Hey,
That
man,
was a joke.
I didn't expect that.
My first train of thought is whoever came with me is gonna leave with me.
Right. Okay.
And since she's my girl, and since I'm taking on that protector, you know what I'm saying? Protector. What word am I looking for? Since I'm her protector, I'm just gonna say that. Since I'm her protector, whatever happens to her has to happen to me first.
Okay. But you know, some people would disagree and say that ain't my wife yet.
I mean, that's true, but I don't think like that. I'm not going to say, well, if she was my wife, I would have got her out of there. When I'm the one in control of making her my wife.
Right.
Now, if she say, babe, leave, like if she fall, and she say, babe, just leave, save yourself.
What?
I'm a bit... these are jokes.
Hey, you one of them dudes that, hey, when you trip, you gonna roll and keep on going, huh?
Bruh.
She falling, she crawling, you trip, you roll, you out of there.
Hey,
I feel.
no, I'm just playing, bro. These are jokes. Okay, these are jokes.
Man.
But nah, like I
All
said, whoever came with me, leave it with me. You know what I'm saying? So my first train of thought is to get her out of here. Now, if I can get other people out at the same time, that's fine. But she's my main concern. Because like I said, whatever happens to her has to happen to me first. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel you.
These are jokes, people.
I'll be
These
doing
are
the same thing, man. If I had my wife and kids in there, you know, I got it, you know what I mean? And you know I do. I go in there, I'm headed out.
By any means.
If I run into that individual on the way out and you stopping me from getting out, then it's on and popping. But other than
What
that,
did Cat Williams say?
yeah, I gotta get them up out of there, man.
Yeah. So
you know, a lot of us don't have, you know, a Power Ranger suit.
Man, leave him alone.
Nope.
Man.
Nope.
He means well. He means well.
He do.
He just...
And I feel how he feel, though. I understand it.
I don't.
I do. I understand it.
Like I told him, there's no way I'm leaving my family
Yeah, I understand it.
to go help. If that makes me a doo-doo individual, my family love me. That's all I care about.
Yeah. I understand the need to help, but like I said, sometimes you just don't know why it's happening. Well,
yeah, man. This episode stank.
Well,
And I'm done. Like
I'm still, you know,
because this is
your jokes was fire though.
bro,
Bro.
they was jokes.
Well,
bruh. They was jokes, bro. Like my girl know I got it. You know what I'm saying? Like
they all jokes, Feezy. All jokes.
I like that you said that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I be listening. I be listening.
We are friends.
Yeah, I be listening.
Okay, now. Motivation? Or we just gonna let it ride? Or wait, are we still thinking?
What?
Are we still thinking?
Oh, about
Because
we going off the top.
okay, because we are still thinking.
Yeah, straight off the top, dog.
I guess I'll go.
Yeah, sure,
Okay,
sure.
okay.
Because hopefully I can build from yours.
Do you? Because nobody else is good at it.
Hey, bro. It sounded like you came up with 2 words and then it clicked after that, didn't it? All right. Whew. Find yourself, and then maybe you can find love.
All right.
Yes, sir.
That's what happens when you really don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do better next time.
Yeah. We just need y'all to leave more comments and more motivational quotes.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do better. But yeah.
Man.
Good show, man.
Yeah, it's off the chain.
I hope y'all don't hate me, but they call me Dyer.
And I be your boy 9.
And we are Supremely Full of It podcast.
And we out.